Yeah, you're probably like me. You're looking around at restaurants, and a lot of folks are asking, including your friends, the server, "Hey, can I have some hot sauce?" That's a thing. Let's talk about that. Chief Executive Officer of Melinda's, Greg Figueroa, is on WHO Radio's Newsmaker line. Greg, welcome to WHO in Des Moines. Good morning.
Thank you.
Greg, I look around at whenever I'm out with friends and notice more and more my friends are asking the server for the hot sauce. So this is not an illusion. Hot sauce is this summer having a moment, isn't it?
Yeah, spicy foods are addictive, so once a person starts experimenting with spice, it's hard to retreat back to bland food. It's a big surge towards spicy foods right now.
When did you think this started? Like you said, it's a surge, and we're all noticing it, but when did it start, do you think?
Well, back in 1989, they predicted that by 1992, salsa sales would surpass ketchup sales, and it did. So that's when the trend started. And immigration, grew significantly from Latin America and Asia into the U.S., bringing a lot of their cuisine.
So, Greg, you made an important point, which was that once you started doing this, you get used to it. So I laugh about it. It's sort of like getting a sample at Costco. And you're like, okay, I've gotten a taste of it. Now I got to have it. Is that what's happening with Americans? Do you think this is a thing that because of that, it's just going to continue?
Yeah, a lot of sauces we make in Melinda's, we make 23 different sauces or heat and flavor. So I just think that people start down at the bottom if they're not into spicy foods or jalapeno or a cayenne sauce, and then they graduate all the way up as high as the Carolina Reaper or the ghost pepper off the heat spectrum. So, yeah.
The Carolina Reaper.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that actually going to cause me some physical damage?
Yeah, it's probably about 2 million plus on the Scoville unit, so it's pretty hot pepper.
So this seems like something that we would want to advise people because I've gone to restaurants, Greg, where they've offered me a spice on a scale, 1 to 5, with 5 being the hottest. If I'm just starting out, probably trying to be, cool to my friends and starting at a 4 is not where I want to go, right?
No, not if you're just starting out. But like I said, a lot of sauces now are very flavorful, so they're trying to give you that balance of heat and flavor. So, but yeah, definitely start with jalapenos, cayennes, Tabascos, then graduate up to the habanero and go from there.
But can you? I mean, I sometimes when I'll just give somebody a sniff, Greg, they'll be like, look at this sauce I'm putting on. Oh, no. I mean, is it possible for your body to want to have more of that, or do some people just level off?
No, it becomes, if you start at one level and if you keep going higher, you're going to eventually reach the top because your taste buds and you develop a tolerance. If you never go up the scale, then you'll stay right where you are. But the issue is once you go to a certain heat level, everything tastes bland or you require spice. And people use hot sauce 3 to 4 or 5 times a week if you're an avid hot sauce user.
Right. Okay. So, Greg, I don't know if your marketing is indicated. I'm glad I'm getting a chance to talk to you. This is the Chief Executive Officer of Melinda's. Do some people just ramp up because they just want to look cool to their friends? Does your marketing indicate any of that?
No, I don't think it has to do with popularity. I think it has to do with really enjoying the heat and the flavor of the peppers. Like I said, people, when they graduate in heat, I mean, they just have to have the heat. I've seen people try the hottest peppers and not even flinch. And so for them, they need heat in order to make their food level out to something they can enjoy, just like salt.
That is salt. Amazing. Getting back, Greg, to the history of this, though, was there a region in the country where this started and then it sort of grew nationwide, or was this immediately sort of a nationwide thing as people started to discover they wanted hot sauce on their food?
I think hot sauce has traditionally started more in the South, and Texas or Louisiana and Florida, and then slowly from the late 80s, 90s has really graduated all over the country as migration up in New York, the Northeast, California. You really see around anywhere with water towards bodies of water, you'll see a lot more hot sauce consumption.
So, Greg, is there, let me get your advice. If somebody, I got a feeling that there are a lot of people that look around and go, okay, I want to give it a try. All my friends seem to be enjoying their food. Where should a person start? What's your advice on that?
Well, Melinda's, we make a green hot sauce, which I think is incredible. It's tomatillos, jalapenos, cilantro, so it's almost like a salsa verde. So it's very mild. It's got a lot of flavor. It's good across all cuisines. And if you start at somewhere at that level, that's a great place to start, or a cayenne pepper sauce.
That makes sense to me. Chief Executive Officer of Melinda's, his name is Greg Figueroa. Greg, very tasty segment today. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks for having me.